Field properties. Every field in a table has properties, and these properties define the field's characteristics and behavior. Each field in a table has its own set of properties that further defines the field and how it is used in the database. Let us know about the some field properties, which are as follows. Field size. It is used to set the number of characters needed in a text or number field. The default field size for a field with a data type of text is 255 characters. We can change this size in the range of 0 to 255 characters. Format. This property enables us to set the field in precise manner in which Access displays or prints the data that is located in its tables. For example, we want to display data in the long format or short format. This property enables us to set the option. Caption. It is the label for the field that will appear on forms. If you don't enter a caption, Access will use the field name as the caption. Input mask. It makes data entry easier and controls the values which a user can enter into it. For example, if a user needs to enter a telephone number, input mask can create the characters and structure with which we are all familiar. As the user types, the number automatically assumes a phone number format. Default value. This property helps to save time in the data entry process. The default value is automatically placed in the columns every time a new record is added. Validation rule. It is used to force a field entry to meet a logical test of its validity. By validation rules, we can ensure that the correct value is entered in the field. If the user makes an incorrect entry, error alerts can stop the user, provide a warning, or just provide information. Validation text. This property is used to define the error message that appears when an incorrect or restricted value is entered in a field with a validation rule. Required. This property specifies whether or not a value must be entered in the field. The default value is no. If this property is set to yes while entering the data in a record, we must enter a value in this field. Allow zero length. It accepts a blank entry if required property is set for yes. For example, if a social security field requires data, but we don't know the social security number, we would enter a zero-length text string in the field. Indexed. It specifies whether or not we want to index the field to speed up searches and sorts performed on the field. The default value is no. Text align. It specifies the default alignment of the text within a control. Creating a new table in Datasheet view. The Datasheet view enables the user to enter data without defining the structure or the data type for the table. When the data is entered in the Datasheet view, the data type and the size of the field is determined automatically. The Datasheet view is useful when we want to enter, edit, or delete records. To create a table in Datasheet view, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on Create tab on the ribbon. Step 2. Click on Table button. Access opens a new table in Datasheet view. Step 3. Double-click on the column header to create a file name. Step 4. Type a name for the field. Press Enter key from keyboard. Step 5. Click on Next column. The Data Type menu will appear. Select the data type for the field. Step 6. Repeat steps 3 to 5 to create more fields for the table. Creating a new table in Design view. Design view enables user to design and set up the database. In this view, we can set up the field names, their data types, and description of the tables. The design view of a table consists of two panes. Field grid pane. The pane is used to define three main components, namely field name, data type, and description. Field properties pane. This pane is used to define the properties of the fields in the table. The properties of the fields are dependent on the data type. To create a table in Design view, follow the given steps. Step 1. In Database window, click on the Create tab and select the Table option in the Tables group. The new table will be created in the database. Step 2. Click on the View button in the Views group under the Home tab and choose Design View from the drop-down menu. Step 3. The Save As dialog box appears. Define the table name and click on OK button. Step 4. A blank table will open in the Design View, displaying the 3 columns named, field name, data type and description. A new tab named Design appears in the ribbon. Step 5. Access automatically creates a primary key and assigns it a field name. We will notice that a key symbol appears next to the field. Step 6. Enter the name for other fields in the Field Name column. Press the Tab key to move to the Data Type column. Step 7. By default, text appears in the Data Type column. Click on the drop-down arrow that appears when we click in the Data Type field. Select the desired data type from the displayed list. Step 8. Press the Tab key to move to the Description column. In this column, we can give any comments related to the field. Press the Tab key again and the cursor will move to the Field Name column in the next row. Step 9. Repeat this process until we create all the required fields of a table and set their property.